some strength gains at the same time. Is it possible? The answer is a resounding yes. However, it's not as easy as what the influencers on Instagram or Facebook say it is. It can be quite difficult if you don't have the correct foundation to start. What do I mean by that? Good question. Do you know what your maintenance calories are? No? Okay, so your maintenance calories are the amount of calories that your body uses on a daily basis without programmed training or exercise involved. This means when you walk to the car, when you drive to the car to work, when you sit down all day, when you come home, when you put your feet up, your body's not using that many calories except for the hand-eye coordination and walking, etc. Compared to, say, someone like a labourer or a construction worker who's constantly up and down stairs, lifting heavy things, whatever, they're going to have a high maintenance calories. So break it down. It's just what your body uses to stay upright during the day and cause its skeletal muscle system to move. I don't know what this was, sorry. So basically what we're going to do is I want to tell you how you get your maintenance calories in a couple of easy steps. Firstly, you can use a generic weight loss calculator. Like I say, they are generic. They will give you a rough idea on what your maintenance calories should be. However, this doesn't give you accurate information for yourself, as you are an individual person, you are unique. You have got possible predisposition to certain diseases, gut microbe issues, hormone imbalances, slow or fast metabolism, thyroid issues, hypo or hypothyroidism. The list can go on. They're not tailored to you as an individual, they're tailored to you as a collective group in that age bracket and height bracket. So, Jesse, how do we do this? Good question again. Keep it up. What you want to do is take your weight at the start of the week. Now, that can be after going to the bathroom or whatever, and then record that. Download an app like MyFitnessPal, or if you're old school like myself, use a book and a pencil or pen and jot down your nutrition or food and liquid intake for the week and your training regime for the week. This is important, so please listen. You cannot deviate from your normal routine. So what you've been eating or drinking the last, however many years of age you are, please try and keep consistent with that. If you don't go to the gym 16 times in 1 week, but this week you decide to, you're going to get a invalid record, and the results will be flawed, and this is only going to do you harm. So what you need to do is make sure that you're exactly the same, and at the end of the week, if there is a slight deviation of maybe 100 200 grams, that's completely fine. That's your base maintenance calories, your weekly calories, by adding them all up. So for me, it's 21,000 calories for the week. That's what I go on by. Now, my maintenance is 21,000 calories for the week. If I decide I want to up my calories, so when I do this, usually it involves going up maybe 600 to 700 calories, and I add that over 2 days, so that's 350 extra calories for those 2 days. It's as simple as that. I'll make sure that I have my training regimes maybe a bit more intense on that day. Break down muscle, build up more muscle, etc. Protein synthesis, magic, blah, blah, blah. But I also make sure that I get my NEAT up every day. So NEAT stands for non-exercise active thermogenesis. Basically, in layman's terms is how often I'm walking or getting my steps up without exercise. So I make sure I go for a walk every day. Sometimes it's about an hour. I hit about 15,000 steps a day. It's simple for me. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm not saying you have to reach 15,000 steps, but when you monitor your steps for the week and you find that, wow, I'm only doing 2,000 steps a day, maybe that's a contributing factor as to why you're not losing weight. Up your step. I'm not saying you have to hit 10,000 steps either though, but try and hit 5,000 steps every day. It's all about taking those small approaches to finding out where your balance is in life, as to how easy this transition will be for you. It doesn't have to be super hard, and it's definitely not going to be super easy, but consistency is key. And when you find out what variables you can play with in your life, as in adding more exercise or adding in more food or taking away more food, this becomes a really fun journey. You start to have a really healthy relationship with food. You start having a different outlook on your body. Your self-esteem will go through the roof once you've worked this out, because you finally feel like you're in control of your own body without it running who you are. For weight loss, it's much of the same principles. For somebody who's recorded, 10,000 calories for the week, that is considered very low, almost to the point where it's dangerously low, because you're looking at maybe 1,300 calories a day. Quick math, probably somebody's going to get me on this, but that's pretty low to be wanting to lose weight on, especially if there's a lot of people I hear of that are doing 5k runs every other day, eating only salad, but they will gain weight just from the smell of a chocolate cake. When your calories are that low, you need to seek assistance from somebody, such as myself, a nutrition coach, a personal trainer, or somebody who has nutritional knowledge and been able to get you out of that situation, because you can't just drop the exercise or pick up your food, because as the analogy goes, you want your car running on the best fuel economy it has. So by you constantly having 1,300 calories a day and doing the same exercise and eating the same food, your body has adapted to that, so it's running primo on that 1,300 calories. If you're eating that for 6 days a week and then on Saturday night you go out and binge up to maybe 2,000 calories or whatever, your body sees that as 800 calories of extra fuel. It's got a sub tank now right in the old belly, and you start getting weight. You start gaining weight because your body does not need the extra calories. That's why you need to go through something called reverse dieting, which is a slow process of picking your calories up each week, over maybe 3, 4, 5 months, however long it takes, and as long as you don't have hormonal issues, as I previously mentioned, or maybe I didn't mention them, but yeah, if you go too low, you can have hormone imbalances, and especially with females. If they go too low, they can go from starvation mode to survival mode, which means they will generally lose their period, which is definitely not a good biological thing to happen to you, especially when it's younger women trying to find out what's going on with them. Nutrition is usually not the first place they look, because they think they're doing the right things. So if you find yourself in that category, please reach out. There's always there's copious amounts of information out there from people like myself or other more accredited people that can help you. Please seek help. If you do find yourself in the calorie range of about, 15 to 17,000 calories for the week, I'm not going to do quick maths on that one, but that works out to 70, so it works out to about 2,000 calories a day. 2,000 calories a day or just slightly less is a really good range to be in, because it means it gives you a bit of leeway for when you lose calories. You're not going to go down too low. So if you are finding yourself in a healthy range, then by all means you can start playing with variables, as I mentioned, picking up your steps, maybe doing an extra run here or there, dropping your calories down slightly, maybe 100, 200 calories on the days that you are training, or other days that you're not training, but making sure that you have that good base maintenance calories is crucial to ensuring a healthy weight loss journey that will last a lifetime. I am taking on clients right now, so if you do know of somebody or yourself needs some assistance in this, by all means, please DM me or contact me via Instagram or Facebook. I do have a website. Check out my Instagram profile. I do free consultations, so contact me and I will hopefully chat with you soon. Have a good day. Bye.